Hi there, welcome to Made by Granat. My name is Anna and today I am going to continue to work on this journal. Last time we checked in, we gutted it and reinforced the spine on the inside. Then I put in some plastic and the text block back in to help the journal to remember the shape of the spine, and I'm quite pleased with that. So we'll get rid of the plastic so you don't have to listen to that. Well, I'm quite pleased with this. The spine is in great condition. It's in leather, and I really want to keep the date and the cool numbers there. I want to put something on the front of the cover because I don't like this. It's so obvious that this was a price tag and I don't want it to be there. I just don't know what yet. And maybe I want to do something on the back as well because it has some scratches and it has that there is a spot where there is none. The paper has gone missing and there is also something. So but I want to keep it, otherwise I could like cover it with another paper or something, but I want to keep this grungy looking thing. I don't believe the spine will need any reinforcing other than the one I already did, because it is in such nice condition and it's a very thick leather, so I'm pleased with it. So that's the journal. Today we will start working on the signatures, but before that I want to show you, those of you who follow me on Instagram saw that I put up a small book and wanted help in deciding what picture to put on it. This is the book, and I was contemplating whether I should have this photo on the cover. I will stand up so you might see, because it's red frame around it and it's yellow here and it matches the gold on the end of the around the edges. But then I also asked you to vote which one you thought I should use, and most of you thought this one. So now the text is showing Geijer, that is the author of the book, and also I put this small photo I had. This is not, it's a piece of a cabinet card, but it has been cut before into another shape to be put in a frame, and I have used the frame for something else, and this photo was left in a very weird shape, and I cut it down and I have backed it with the rest of another piece of card that I had, and then I put some brads on it. So I am quite pleased with that. The ex libris went ruined, of course, and I will put some washi tape here to protect the new end papers from the sharp backs of the brads. This book has also been reinforced, the spine a bit. It was also in great condition, but I wanted to do that anyway, and I have started to pick out some papers. But today we will focus on the big book. I will do the same as I did my last few journals. I will make a big one and a small one at the same time. The spine of this book is quite faded. You can barely see what it said. I don't know, maybe I will do something about that. Put something over it, or I will just leave it be. I haven't decided yet. Right, that's the back of the book. I think that is nice with the star on it. Yeah, so we will put this to the side and start working on the big one today. This is the basket for the big one. I always have a basket for my books. Every book has a basket where I put the things I want to put in it, so I don't mix things up, because most of the time I have more than one book going at the same time to you know, when you have glued things down or sewn things or something, and you put it in the book press, and then you want to have something to do while it dries, and then I pick out another book. And also, I don't always have the feeling for it right away. It has to be resting for a bit before I continue when I started something. And then all of a sudden it just, wow, I know what to do. And I want to listen to my gut feelings when I do my books. Then they will be, the best options will be chosen. Anyway, in this little basket, I have so far not very much. This is the old flyleaf of the book, and I think I will be using it somehow, somewhere. It's quite fragile, but I like that it's so worn and ragged. So that will be used somewhere probably. This is the old headbands, and they are in not very great shape, so they will most probably go in the bin, but I want to save them just in case I decide to use them. And then I have put down some cards, postcards that I have, that I am thinking about using in some way. And as you can see, they are quite in the same color range, and a bit eclectic. So I will decide later which ones to use and which one not to use. But I have put them in here because that they go with the feel of the book, so I want to put them away. So I will put this to the side and get started. So this is the text block, and it is, as I said when we worked on the cover, it's actually, you can see that it is the magazines that has been just sewn together like this. So it will be quite easy to take them apart, I guess. I am going to use, for this bigger spine, it's 4.5 centimeters. I will have, I think there will be 11 signatures in this book, and it's quite big, as you see. This is an A4 paper. I can put it underneath here so you can see in comparison. It's not much you have to cut off, right? So there will be, it will be a fun book to make. I love making big books. So I want to have 11 folios from this one, the text block, and we will start looking at that soon. But first, I think we will take the coffee dyed paper or tea dyed papers, because I want to have one folio of tea dyed paper in every signature as a base. And I have taken out 11 A3 papers, so I don't have to use A4 and then connect them in the middle with fabric or lace or paper or washi tape or something. I want to have a whole folio. So these I will now cut into the right size. Move this a bit to the side. And it's supposed to be about 27.5 centimeters high. Oh, these are not completely straight. Let's see, 27.5. So it's about this much that goes away on the height. And then there's supposed to be 19.5, just like that. And then there's this decision, as always. Do I want to cut the strip off, or do I want to make, to fold it and make it into something I can extend? I will do some I will cut off to the right size and some I will extend, I think. So it's so much. I really have been looking forward to start working on this book. I was planning to do it all weekend, but then I moved my daughter to the school where she's going to study. So, and that took all weekend, just cleaning and packing and driving and unpacking and, you know, all the things. But now my eldest daughter has moved and I am free again. No, I'm not free, but the move is done and I can relax and do some crafting. That's what I mean. I still have 2 little ones at home, or they're not so little anymore, 12 and 11, and they started school today. So and now they're on their practice, their mountain bike practice. So I imagine they will be quite tired tonight and go to bed early, I hope. And then I might have some more time to craft, and if it's not too dark, I might even do another video today. I haven't decided yet. And tomorrow it's Wednesday, and Wednesday means I have the day off, because I only work 80%, and Wednesdays are always my day off, and that is one of the best decisions I have ever made, actually, because it's really nice to, if you can afford it, have a day in the middle of the week to just relax and maybe do some errands and, you know, do the dentist appointments and the hairdresser's appointments and so on, so you don't have to take time off work for that. And I love it. It's really nice to have the time. Do some laundry, and tomorrow I actually have nothing planned, and that is so nice. So nice. I'm thinking about starting to tea-dye some papers, and maybe I will be sneaking some of my books into my eldest daughter, her bookshelves, because they are now empty and I have lots of books that doesn't have any way to live. So I am preparing to sneak some in her room, because I have too many books. No, I don't. You cannot have too many books, but you know, I want to have them up on the shelf so I can have some overview of them and see what I want to do. Because if they're just lying in piles or in boxes, you don't get the feel for them, you know. You don't see them and get ideas. I am also thinking about maybe doing 1 or maybe 2 those, what are they called, naked style journals, still journal style, with old covers, but just plain papers, no embellishments at all, just papers and book pages and junk journal style. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I did some last year and they were really appreciated by those who don't want to make their own junk journal but still wants to do junk journaling and want to do all the embellishments and set the tone of the book themselves. So, and I have some books that is quite appropriate for that, so I'm thinking about it. And also they will be a lot cheaper for those who wants to buy a book but don't want to spend as much as the embellished journals cost. Anyway, how are you all doing? Are you doing okay? I hope you have had a great start of the week, and that you don't have extreme weather in any direction, because that is actually having quite a lot of impact in the world right now. Either it's too hot, or it's too rainy, or things are getting destroyed by any kind of nature disasters, and that's scary, I think. So I hope you all are doing well. As you see, I just smashed on and cut every piece of paper to the same size. I decided while I was chatting away that the small piece I cut off was far too little to fold over. There will be other pages. So now I have 11 of those, and I will see if I can find my tiny post-it notes somewhere. I know I have them. Yes. Here they are. Because, you know, I want to, if you have been here before, you know that I want to put a post-it note on the first page of every signature, or maybe the second, and number them, and also make sure I know what direction that is up. But I will do that on the pages from the original book, I think, the text block, and that is here. Now I just have to decide which 11 folios I want. So this magazine is called Åttonde dag in Swedish, which is every 8 days magazine. And that one is from November 1925. So I will do a small flip. That's cool with the boats. And as I said when I started the channel, there are, in almost every magazine from this time, there is almost only men. So I want to have something else as well, not just images of men, because this will not be a masculine journal. And there we have, okay, a queen has died. Okay, but I want to keep that anyway, because I love the images. They are lovely. Yes, I just want to make sure that there is no images that could be offensive. Because that would not be good. Here are some few more images there. Maybe not so good. This is the eldest people in Sweden at the time. A lady that is 105 and a man that is 103. And they are living and feeling good, it says. Healthy and happy. I will take this signature and then we will decide afterwards if I want to keep it. And those will have to be reinforced in the middle. Did I miss one? It was just the glue. Just the glue, Yeah. Because as you can see, there are quite big holes, so this will be reinforced with washi tape. But that is one, maybe. We'll continue. Oh, look, men. That was nice. This is also interesting. I tend to get tangled up in stories of history from Sweden. This was a big explosion at a match factory in Tidaholm, and actually my grandfather on my father's side, his father worked there, and he was homesick that day, so I remember them talking about it. That's actually quite cool. Okay, now we're on the next magazine. And every magazine has some kind of image appear, and then a man on the first page. Of course. Sorry. And then there is his story, you know. Here they have found some archaeological finds in Sweden. Here's some ladies, that's nice. And some theater. And what's this? A funeral. That's the funeral of the arch queen. No, not arch queen. Widow queen. Queen widow. Alexandra. The one that was on the page there. Maybe I could have that one. But you could cover it up with something as well. Now, this will be a long video if you want to listen to all my umming and ahhing. Fuffing about. That was quite cool, but that is glued down. Let me just check how we are doing for time. We are quite alright. An article about the sun. And rainbows. I like this. This I like. This could be cool. Yeah, let's take it. Because I can't, you know, skip everything that I don't like 100%, because then I will have to flip through the whole thing. And I don't think you want to see that. There's some boxers. Maybe I should take this one as well, about the sun. Yeah, I can do that. That's 3. Yay, we are moving forward. Here they are repairing the Sphinx in Cairo. So there are big and a small news in this little paper. Or theater. Here they are giving out the Nobel Prize. Architecture. Maybe I should have one of those portrait things. Ooh. That's an opera singer. Tennis. Oh, I believe that is, no, it was not. Sigrid Brandel. She's also an opera singer. I think I want that. Oh, floodings in Western Europe. Do we recognize this? History keeps repeating itself. From the war in Romania. Let's see. Oh, Margherita of Italy. This is the one I wanted. See? Yes, it was. And why is this glued? Yeah, I can have the whole thing then. That will go. Oh, look, a woman. Just because I am whining about women not being on the front, there is Elsa Beskow. She's a very well-known author from Sweden. She has made wonderful children's books. Lovely. I think I want that. And here's another one, Selma Lagerlöf. She got the Nobel Prize. I believe she might have been the first woman that got the Nobel Prize in Literature, if I'm not totally mistaken. So there's so many images in this magazine that I can use. So this will be a book full of photos of different things and persons. That one is very cool. Let's see if I can find our... And there's another one. There she is. And then you get some theater images as well. That will be great. I had to blow the dust off because that was very dusty. That's also one of those that's glued together. I don't want to damage it too much because I know I can washi tape it back together, but and I still have to because it's so fragile. Oops, daisy. There we go. Yeah, happy about that. Put this one in. Let's see. Tanks. Well, let's see if I find anything that is... Oh, old books. That could be cool. Very nice. I'm sorry about my head popping in and out. As you might remember, if you have seen my craft room tour, you know that I have a window right here, and it can be a bit distracting sometimes. I want that as well. Where did the books? Ah, there's the books. I must be up to 11 now, don't you think? But since I wasn't 100% sure about every single page, I will take a few extra. That is our current king. That is his father. He died very tragically with his wife in a plane accident when our king was quite young. You see, you got a bit of a more Swedish history. And here someone has taken a picture, which is totally cool because we know as junk journalists that can happen, right? an icebreaker. Oh, Civil War, no thank you. No war please. That's dogs, that's cute. And the president. And here is some theater photos and movie photos, and I think that is just great. If it's not something nasty on the other side. Yeah, that could be nice. Every sensitive person, please look away. This is not nice. I'm going to take that away now. So, that one I want. Yes. And those will be cut out and made into journaling cards, of course. I will put them in the basket at once. Should we do a little count, maybe? How much we have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And she will be the first page. So 3 more. Ooh, airplanes. Let me see. I'm just checking the time. Yeah. Have a few more minutes. The Nordic Games, skiing and ice skating and competing with horses on the snow. That would be cool as well, wouldn't it? And it is a center, that is nice. That would be a center signature, I think. Really nice. In the center of a signature, I mean, of course. You know what I mean, right? Now we have 9. So 2 more. Something just pops up and catches my interest. Oh, this is what the actual sports ski, biathlon and ski and so on looked like in 1926. They're a bit more athletic today. Oh, I don't know. They were still athletic then, but they didn't have the clothes to show it. Right. Tennis outfits. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, I think that will be, yes, that will be it. This is also a nice tool to have. It's a staple remover, but it is very nice when you are cutting the signature threads. If you want to get the signatures whole out of a book, instead of ripping a page, you lift it with this and then you can cut without damaging the page. That is very nice, actually. Now we have 10. 1 more. Something's missing. That is a beautiful image. That's a cool car. It's a racing car. Maybe we should use that with the nurses and the king. I will get it out, and then I'll get one extra, just because I know that I can change my mind at any time. That one, let's see. I have the nurses, the race car. Yeah, that would be good. And just one more. I keep saying that. Just one more. Just one more. I have someday I want to make a journal that is concentrating on Swedish history and foremost Swedish royal history. That's a little dream I have. And I don't know if it will be actually will be a journal like that or not, but I want to do that someday, I think, because I have very much material, as you know. Amundsen, he was also a polar researcher. Fencing week. Let's see if I can find one here. Oh. It looks nice. That's one of those zeppelins. This is a one that actually also went to North Pole, I guess. That would be cool to have, but that's just one page. The next page is also cut. That one. Nah. Ooh, he's looking stern with his glasses. Maybe we should have him. Oh, Ellen Key. She was a lovely, lovely lady that she started a library in her home for the people living in close, the poor people, that they could come and borrow books. She was she wrote a very famous book about how to raise children. The age of the child, maybe it was called in English, I can't remember. She believed firmly in that children needed an education and to be... She didn't like the beating of the child, so on. And she lived actually not very close, but not far from where I live, on the other side of the big lake, Vättern. A bit more north. So I want to keep her actually. Oh, more tennis. Let's see if we can find her. Here maybe? Yes. She has, her home is now a museum, and it is lovely, very, very nice. Quite modern for her day, but you can also get a scholarship if you are a woman and you are a writer. You can go there and write and get away from your family and get some peace and quiet. That's cool, I think. And she started that scholarship before she died. Let's see, now we have more than 11. And I will reinforce those with washi tape and glue, as I usually do, but I won't do it on camera today, I think. And then I will put them together with these, and we will have 2 folios in each signature. And then I will start making a pile of other papers we can put in. And next time you will continue to put the signatures together. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, if you feel like it. I post junk journal related content a couple of times a week. Flip throughs and craft with me's and thrift hauls and so on. And it would be lovely if you want to tag along. And right now I want to wish you all a lovely rest of the week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.